To the channel, is your boy the Geek Takeover, coming at you with another video. Today's topic is the Punisher One Last Kill special presentation. This presentation was not very good at all, if I'm being quite honest with you. And apparently, according to Mr. Bebop Boobop, this might be the last special presentation. But that rumor to me has no credibility whatsoever, so I don't consider that a thing at all. But this was not very good. Let's talk about the good before we get into the bad, because I did enjoy this. Some concepts. I enjoyed John Bernthal's acting. I think he portrays a man who has lost everything and grieving so well. Um, I think he portrays a man with PTSD outstanding. And as a man who is now married and wants to have kids in the future, I can't even begin to fathom how I would act if my loved ones were taken from me. And he does this so scarily well. It blows my mind. He the action sequences in this show special were awesome, as always, as you could expect from the Punisher. John Wick's a guy multiple times. He has amazing hand-to-hand combat. There's a lot of gunfights. It's exciting. And the costume at the end of it is amazing. The logo at the end is amazing. But besides that, oh wait, no, hold on, before I even get to that, Deborah, you returned, and I will apologize because in Netflix, I don't like you. Disney, you are phenomenal at your role. You crush it, girl. And we also got the return of Curtis, which I can't remember if he actually is dead or not. I'm gonna have to look that up and confirm that. But always love to see Netflix characters come back to reprise their roles. But now let's talk about the bad, because this is why, to me, this is going to be kind of a low rating for me. First off, in the very beginning, these group of assholes take this guy's dog and they do something to it that I had to skip because I didn't want to see what happened. And I'm a dog lover. I could not watch it. I couldn't. But luckily, they get what they deserve later. So that docks at a point. The story felt rushed. It felt incomplete, and it left me empty. With no confirmation of a Punisher season 1 or a continuation of the story, it feels like a Netflix show that was awesome and then gets canceled. You introduce the villain, and then as quickly as she's introduced, she's gone. As quickly as it starts, it's over. It feels like it feels like it was like 10 minutes of action. The story aspects do make up for it. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel empty. I have questions about where Frank was after the events of Daredevil Born Again season 1. Where is he during the events of Daredevil Born Again season 2, unless this takes place at the same time? How does this lead into Brand New Day? None of that to me is answered. The only thing I could tell you is maybe at the end of it, when he's at his daughter's grave, he has a come to Jesus moment, and instead of being maybe this murderous Punisher, he wants to try and be at least a little bit better. And that could maybe be him going down this hero path, and that leads him to Brand New Day. But it it doesn't feel that way. There's no post-credit scene. There's nothing that makes me feel good. And then, even though it was a sweet moment, when he rescues the family in the coffee shop, after John Wicking this man in front of a little girl, you would think she would be traumatized. But no, she gets a little flower that she made and she hands it to him. Don't get me wrong, sweet, adorable as fuck. But girl, you're like 6. You should probably be petrified. And then the father, when he enters the building, he doesn't immediately thank Frank. He waits until the daughter hands him the flower and then he says thank you. This man just saved your family and you, and you don't say thank you? The disrespect is real. Um Also, another thing that I liked that I thought was funny about this is the first sound that you hear is the iconic John Bernthal scream that he does, which is to me hilarious because I feel like when you think of John Bernthal, you think of "Let me tell you something," and then the scream. Priceless, love it. Also, I love that when actors love their characters so much that they write for them. Amon Villani with Miss Marvel and X-Men. Now you have John. He wrote and produced this, which when he signed back on, from what I understand, he signed on to write a Punisher special and he wanted it to be TVMA. And John, you got your wish. It just wasn't perfect. The kills were perfect. The gunfights, the fist fights, perfect. The villain, is she even a villain? Where, I could be completely wrong. When we get a Punisher season 1, I could be completely wrong about this and change my entire feelings towards this. But where we are right now with no announcement set, this to me is barely a 3.5 out of 5. I just, it wasn't for me. It might have been for you guys. If it is, go ahead and comment to let me know what you guys think. Prove me wrong. I will gladly take it. But, now we're done with Daredevil. We're done with Punisher. If you're in New York in the MCU, my advice, get the fuck out of there because you live in Hell's Kitchen, you have Kingpin. You live in Little Sicily, one crime family dies and it becomes the fucking purge. You live in New York City, you have aliens, you have the void, and you have whatever the hell Spider-Man deals with. Just move out of there. It's about as bad as Gotham now. But we're done with this. Next upcoming, we got Spider-Man Noir, we got Mandalorian, we got Supergirl, we got Brand New Day, we got back to our Phase 4 revisiting with the Marvels and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We're there with a video that I have in the vault that I recorded a couple months ago. We have the Invincible and the Boys finale comparing the two, which, if I'm being honest with you guys, Invincible is kicking the Boys' ass. The Boys' final season is not very good. I could be wrong when this new episode drops, but it ain't it, Chief. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, like I said below. If you enjoy this video, go ahead and please make sure to hit the like. Share with your friends and subscribe for more content. I know this isn't really a long video. It's late night. I don't really have many thoughts about this. I've said what I said. I've given it its rating. It unfortunately is what it is. I wish I liked this more than I did. Than I did. But I can't lie to you guys. I'm very biased. I won't lie. Marvel to me is damn near perfect. This just wasn't it. Sadly. But that has been the Geek Take.